Today it came out, or this evening, there was a report that came out that Richard Donner had died at the age of 91. Uh, I think if you should know who Richard Donner is, but most people, I would assume most people watching this video, of course, know who he is. But just for people who don't know, he is the director of The Goonies. And Superman the movie. He directed The Omen. He directed, I believe, the majority of the Lethal Weapon movies. This man is a very prolific director. Um, you know, he's an interesting director because I've always loved him. I'm a huge Superman fan. I don't know if you can see it up top there on that top shelf. There is a giant Superman 10-inch pop. Probably can't see it the best, but I'm a huge Superman fan. He is my favorite superhero of all time. I've always said his movie about Superman is not one of the best Superman movies ever made, like so many people say it is. Um, I think it's flawed, but he's an interesting director, right? Because I think about like directors that had literally changed Hollywood, like George Lucas, Spielberg, Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese. These very prolific directors, and they're all held in high regards. They all have awards. They're all talked about. People love them, and while people love Richard Donner's movies, like people love Lethal Weapon, people love Superman the movie, people love Goonies. If you're a horror fan, of course you love The Omen. Um, I don't think he's really held in the same regard as some of those directors, and I feel like he should be. And I think this is a time that you should if you've never seen his movies, the Lethal Weapon movies, The Omen, Superman the movie, The Goonies, stuff like that. Even a lesser known movie. Let's see if I have it down here. Yep, I still have it. Timeline. This just came out to Blu-ray. I picked this up. This is a fun movie that's kind of underrated. Um, you know, he. It's time to like respect him and appreciate him because he kind of wasn't as appreciated as he probably should have been. Because this man did change Hollywood. Superman the movie was revolutionary effects wise, and it was just this unknown type of movie. All the comic book movies we have nowadays, we owe that to Richard Donner because he directed one of the first major big ones, which was Superman the movie. It was actually the first major big one. Of course, we had like the Adam West Batman movie, but that was an adaptation of the TV show, so that doesn't really count. And it wasn't as major as Superman the movie was. It was the highest grossing movie at the time. It was a phenomenal movie for its time. It's just an incredible film, and even as someone who has gripes with it, it is an incredible piece of filmmaking. And you know, I would put it up there with The Godfather as a film that everyone should see before they die because of how good it is still now. I used to be one of those people who's like, yeah, that movie doesn't hold up that much. No, it holds up. It's really freaking good. It's just amazing. The Goonies, is one of the greatest kid adventure movies that ever made, and it's a film that kind of revolutionized that genre for how good they could be. Omen, I think, is one of the greatest horror movies ever made. The action genre of movies was forever changed with Lethal Weapon. Before Die Hard, Lethal Weapon changed the game for what action movies could be, and it just, this is why we should appreciate Richard Donner. Um, you know, what an incredible director. May you rest in peace. Condolences to his wife and his family. Um, you know, uh, but I think it's time that we go and honor him. I know tomorrow it's pretty late, but tomorrow I will be probably rewatching the Goonies and stuff like that, and sitting down to revisit some of my favorites of his movies and appreciate this legendary man and his legendary filmography. One of the greatest people to uh, ever work in film history. just I just want to put this message out here. And Richard Donner, you were one of my favorite directors. I know you're not watching this movie, but maybe you're watching Up in Heaven. I don't know. Maybe they got like YouTube Up in Heaven. Richard Donner, if you could let us know if they have YouTube Up in Heaven, that'd be nice. I don't know, but may you rest in peace.